You're live. No one can hear you though.
Can you hear him though?
No, which is the problem.
What was the problem?
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Is that anything happening yet?
No, it's not coming in. Yeah, plug it, put it in line in.
It's now in line in, so does that make any difference? That's alright, just film it.
To do everything at once. But no, it's still not coming in. I do not know what the problem is here. No. No. Why? It'll be funny, but then I'm not filming football, I'm filming Shannon. Yeah. Although that wouldn't be really a story, that'd just be...
Come on.
have no idea. And I just... You didn't turn auto stop on, eh?
No?
Because I just paused it to change some coding settings because I was looking at it. They just had a glitch before half-time code would go off.
Okay.
The scoreboard was disappearing. Okay.
Scoreboard.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, that's right. We also couldn't get the mics working. And I tried a couple different things to get them working. Nah. Yeah.
Right, well, hello. They say that silence is golden, and we hope you've enjoyed the previous 50 minutes of nobody saying anything. It's all over now, so commiserations to all that have managed to pick up the coverage today. If you're watching it from somewhere that's not here, then you're very smart, because it's very cold in Gisborne. It's negative 14 degrees here, which is the second lowest temperature on record for the region. But your ALH Gisborne Thistle are currently enjoying a 2-0 lead over their friends at Taradale, who were the last team they played. Due to pitch closure last weekend and none others available, we've now got 2 home games to finish the season, where it was going to be an away trip. So plenty to look forward to ahead. If you're looking at the live ladder at the moment, you've got Gisborne Thistle off the bottom and looking to close the gap between them and Nape City Rovers in third place. I believe they have something like 2 games in hand over them. A few changes for Thistle today. Strong looking bench with David Salmon and Cullen Sporforth both on it, as well as the return of Chris Spur. That's Taradale captain Nick Demain just picking up the yellow card there for doing something naughty, and that's referee Andy Parker in the middle with a bright red whistle which makes a very sharp tone. And it'll be Finn McCauley, recently recovered from a nasty bout of strep throat. He's looking much fitter and comfortable today. The strep throat, of course, spread throughout the team, and some handled it better than others. Some requested hospital visits and some just got on with it. But just to add it to the story from the season. Speaking of stories, you'll if you get hold of the project from Channel 3 on Wednesday night, you'll see, maybe it was Thursday actually, might be telling a lie, Dave Ewer goes tumbling down. Nice little piece on the project about the Gisborne Thistle women's team. Getting a nice surprise courtesy of the TAB, a few boots and clothes and some tickets to a game. Here's Ethan Clark now for Taradale. He has been a standout. He's got his good old mate, not sure if it's Luke or Liam Percy Fish, but one of the two. We just run with Percy Fish. He's got him back beside him today, and he's back on the score sheet as well the last couple of weeks. Perennial goal scorer in the Federation League, of course, formerly with Napier Marist and Masonvale. Premiership times for them. He's playing up alongside Tony Parkinson today in the number 9 there. We're just running an open book at the moment down here at Childers Road Reserve on his actual age. There's shades of a Nigerian basketball prospect there when he has no actual passport or a birth certificate, so nobody knows how old he really is. Got a throw in for Taradale on the right-hand side of the pitch. It's former Gisborne Thistle player Brandon Josling, who's obviously not enjoying the complimentary gym membership down in Napier. He's gone down 3 shirt sizes purely for the sleeves. Macaulay clearing away, he's got ball above him. Under attention from Josling, who you'd seen in the first half. Striking the bar. Bit of chat going on between Elwood and Josling. Elwood saying, "This is my town now." Gisborne Thistle's former favourite Englishman and Brandon Josling. Free kick there, brought up by Parker. Thomas Hall with a bit of feedback for the referee there as well. But Andy Parker, he really does love it, so he'll be enjoying himself out there. Probably the New Zealand version of Mike Dean, for those who are familiar with refereeing personalities. Looks like Kalina, acts like Dean. Here's Percy Fish standing over this one, as well as Lack. They've punted Josling away from it. It's a decent strike, but not enough dip in it there. So just checking through that comment section there on the YouTube. Don't know whether you can hear us. But to answer the question, the audio wasn't working and the video was fuzzy sometimes. But it looks okay from what I can see. We've got PK in there just to make sure everybody's safe. Moderating as he does. Josling's sold the dummy there. Former gaffer. Here's Haynes, another standout for Taradale. Watson, former Gisborne Thistle player, former Harwater FC player. Josling looks to get the... It's Nick Land taking the throw. Oh, just as that one. Have you here? Let us know who you might be watching, David. He looks to pick out his right side, but not quite there. Jester Josling has another laugh to entertain the crowd. Elwood, the 2023 version of an overseas player, after a few years in the COVID times, you'd call them. Good little flick from Sam Royston there, he's got Venom over beside him. And Jackson Haynes again gets the body over him. Royston picks up a somewhat soft yellow card, you'd think. Hadn't noticed any other indiscretions so far, so maybe he just gave him a yellow because he was jealous of the fresh lid. Supporting that high fade today, as well as, wow, following the lead of head coach Garrett Blair, who's probably about 2 weeks out of date on that one. One thing we'd love to see, common belief here at the Children's Road Reserve, is to see Fletcher Stewart-Hill sporting a high fade. To go with his long beard. Really strong at the back again. There's Parkinson, who might be able to reach that one. Looks to supply Percy Fish, who does. And opportunistic pickup there from Stuart Hill in goal, captain for Thistle. Here's Noon now. Another Englishman for the Jags. You're the Scotsman. Interchanging with Elwood here. A couple of coaches emerging in the stands. Land tries to go underneath for Thompson, who's put himself about today. Well, there we go. We've got an international random viewer in David Marchant. So welcome on board. Tell your friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. I think there's a certain carrot available for Rangai Media when they get to the 1,000 subscriptions. So want to be doing that. And, double substitution for Thistle here. It's Corey Thompson making way for David Samon and David Ewer making way for Cullen Spore fourth. Fresh legs coming on both into the midfield for Thistle. Will be looking to turn the screws in there. A little freestyle football show here from Macaulay while we're waiting. All undone by Watson there. Stuart Hill comes about halfway through his half to put the volley into that. Land on the spin looking for Summerton up top. He scored the 2 goals today and looked sharp. Black's fallen over in front of him and managed to receive the free kick. Parker's looking at fundraising for that. It's just a shame that we've got the high school old boys fundraiser going on for breast cancer research, and it's going to be $50 coming out of the pockets of the Thistle players so far for needless yellow cards. Not often a man who goes in the notebook, Summerton, so that'll hurt him. A little bit less going into his own grocery budget this season. He's an independent man who does his own shopping. Takes the little basket around the countdown and puts things that are only 4-star rating on the health stars. Salmon tagging with Clark there. Venom are releasing Royston on the right hand side. Thomas Hall intercepts that one for Aidan Jones. Now it's Percy Fish on the turn. He's got his old mate Ethan Clark out there on the left. Look to make his way into the air. He's got Parkinson at the far post. Let's come back to Watson now. He's got Jocelyn on the overlap. And all amounting to nothing ultimately there with the ball now in Mitchell Stewart hands. Clark again looking to put away Percy Fish. He's got the attention of Noon, who's got the first touch and cleared the ball away. There's Royston winning that one away from Hall. He's been kicked in the ankle. There's another one for the book. So David, if you're still there, I know you've taken a moment away to subscribe, but let us know where in wet old England you're tuning in from, any connection to a football club, anything like that. We're always keen to talk to our international viewers. See what connections could come of it, that kind of thing. Have you heard of Gisborne before? Do you know what a thistle is?
Reasonable questions.
Sporforth. Sprays for his old mate Campbell Hall on the left-hand side there. Also moonlighting as a Poverty Bay Tuatara representative in the rugby. Played at fullback up at Whakatane last week when the match was postponed. Ball's in the hands of Healy. Drops it for Haynes. Of course, no Liam Hall at the back this week for Taradale. But Harry Lack there in centre back, and they've probably missed his presence in the midfield, to be fair. Somerton now dangerous on the edge of the area. Corley does well to come away with that one. Elwood punts it back to his captain. Aidan Jones just fouls Sporforth in the middle there, but nothing coming of it. Just we'll put Cullen on yellow card watch now for that. There's Noon throwing himself in, he's got to be careful. 2-0 lead, always a tenuous one. One goal for the opposition and they're right back in it. It's Domain having a go from distance. There's Parker catching up with Noon. Deciding against the yellow card on that occasion. Stuart Hill looks to go long. Southerly sort of died away just a little bit, not that much assistance there. Thank you, David, and good luck to Forest this year. They'll be starting their season next weekend, won't they? There's Watson from distance, and he's managed to chip Stuart Hill off his line. It's a well-taken goal from George Watson. As we're saying, that 2-0 lead. Looks like it is indeed. Ryan Noon in the aftermath of that, picking up a yellow card as well, would have been for the earlier challenge. Just working back on the replay myself to see what's going on there. May not have. A lot of writing going down in the notebook of Parker. I guess we'll find out if it happens again. He's learned now. Thistle will need to respond to that. And Taradale will be looking to take something back down State Highway 2 for the way home. Somerton, excellent feet there. Here's Campbell Hall underneath him, but the offside flag's gone up. Percy Fish himself is offside on that occasion. Just looking to settle things again. There's a rumour going around that commonly held belief of Gisborne's best commentator has just showed up. So we're just going to see if that's live and see what plays out here for the Noon versus Percy Fish Chronicles. Noon is very careful not to foul there. Is it true that we're welcoming Matt Harvey into the commentary at this point in time? It's been on the whole time. G'day, Matt. Good afternoon. What's going on?
I'll just plug my mic back in. I was waiting for an intro, Ryan.
Nothing like a dramatic pause. Who were you waiting for an introduction from?
You.
Very well. Any tips now that you're in the world of colour commentary? I assume it's colour commentary that you dabble into, is that true?
Yes, definitely colour. You're the expert, mate. You give me the tips, pal.
Howard's upended the world's oldest man, Tony Parkinson, there.
Oh, he's starting to feel his age now, clearly.
And extremely apologetic in a very gentlemanly fashion. But he's picked up another yellow card. And we could be getting on a record for the amount of yellow cards here today in this fixture. Parkinson's back on his feet, he's fine. There'll be no hip replacement today. So just continue, I've been kept company, Matt, by David Marchant here in the comments, and we're talking about pyramids. There's someone's in football which has basically created a pyramid system which kind of works, kind of doesn't. Technically speaking, this would be level 2.5 on the pyramid. The Central League for our region, which is technically a national league, which is technically level 1, but of course the National League itself begins at the end of the Northern, Central and Southern seasons, where the top 10 teams, split across the 3 leagues, play each other once for the National League Championship, you'd say.
Only play once.
Yeah, that's Aidan Jones, the quick free kick on the right-hand side. Pops it in at the fast stick, and as we were saying, that 2-0 lead, you're never a comfortable one, and Thistle have got about 20 minutes to respond here and see whether they can get their 3 points back, which everybody in the whole arena thought that was
in the bag.
Safely in the bag. Yeah, so as Thistle are gathering their thoughts, David, just to seal off your question there, this has got nothing to do with the A-League. The A-League's an Australian competition, and this is a New Zealand one, so yeah, it's in another country, I suppose. It'd be similar to, this is like the Scottish League 2 versus your Premier League and your EFL would be your A-League systems there. But we do have a New Zealand team that plays in the A-League, the Wellington Phoenix, similar to a New Zealand team that plays in the Australian Rugby League competition and so on and so forth. But more importantly, Jimmy Summerton's looking to slip Nick Land here. So
that was promising, wasn't it?
Get a goal back for the Thistle. Yeah, there's been a lot of promise today, a lot of I'm not even sure how to explain it. Half chances at assists, if you will, Matt.
The final pass, not quite being there. 2 in front.
Speaking of not quite being there, still missing back for Gisborne Thistle. So we've got Ryan Noon, the English import, playing centre back. He's normally a striker. And we saw Andre Baple the pitch now. Substitution for Campbell Hall. Sporforth now getting into the challenge with Joslin, who doesn't mind a bit of the. Is Land finding Summerton up top. Spun away from Joslin again. He'll look to take 2 on here. Get the ball over, but there's no one at that far post. Standouts for you today, Matt? Who's caught your eye?
The number 11 for Taradale?
Yeah, that'd be Ethan Clark, yes.
Yes.
Son of Harry.
And
Sorry, Matt, here's Percy Fish breaking into the area here, looking for a third for Taradale. Noon's managed to smother that. Taradale pleads for a handball. You'd assume that was coming from Thomas Hall at left back, and their tails really are up now, Taradale.
Top bit of defending from Noon there, I thought.
Yeah, no, he's former Scunthorpe United youth team product.
Ah.
Most recently out of Grantham Town, down the levels there, in the North East Counties League, perhaps. There's leagues
your word
everywhere.
for it.
There's leagues everywhere in England. David can tell us all about it. There's Hall again trying to get that penalty. It's Baple who's kept it in front of him. Royston's on the spin up top, but they can't get the ball forward to him. Sporforth now managed to get away, and it's a strong challenge coming in from Jones, the scorer of the second goal. Here's Royston being spun away by Nick Domain. There's straddled Lack, who's sat himself on top of the ball and earned the free kick.
Sam's had a few problems with getting around players today.
And it looks like he's trying to jump over it, but he can't quite make it, in the words of the Simpsons. You big watcher of the Simpsons, Matthew?
No, I'm not.
Not at all. Who's your could you name us 3 Simpsons characters in less than 5 seconds?
Bart, Marge, and oh Jesus.
No, Jesus. Funnily enough, hasn't he?
I bet you he has.
We're going to have to see Matt groaning on that one, but yeah, I've got a good friend of mine, Jason Trowell, who's actually watched every single Simpsons episode ever.
What a legend.
And has mentioned that no sightings of Jesus on The Simpsons just yet. So it's Thistle this time with the free kick. Time running away. That got to say, there's probably 15 minutes, including referees' time, to play here. Thistle are going to have to get on with it and get that momentum back. It's ball forth into the area, but it's into the arms of Healy. And you need delivery to come from the grandstand side at this time of day, Matthew. The setting sun behind us. Though we'd love it on our backs, it's no good for the eyes. It's very well played ball there from Dan Venner, but just cushioned it down for Sporforth, who's going to look for Somerton, but he's got Royston on the right. Royston Senior making his way around the top of the pitch there as well. Former Gisborne Thistle player himself, Davey the Rocket Royston. As Lack goes around again, he's wound up at the legs of Ash McMillan on the sideline there, so it's Taradale with a man down at the moment. They need to get the ball forward to take advantage of this, do Thistle. Elwood just bringing things under control. A few clicks and grunts coming out of Matt the Asset Harvey to my right. What have you seen there, Matthew?
Oh, no.
A gnome?
No. No, it's best I don't comment.
Very well. Ironic in the role as a commentator to not comment, but each to their own.
Yes. Oh dear.
Here's Percy Fish, one-on-one with McCauley, who's done well to hold him up. And let's fly from distance. For no result on that occasion. Stuart Hill begging for a ball, but none in the cupboard. He's had to go searching in the hedge. Got one Laurie Harrison down there to offer some expert advice.
Otherwise known as Lorry Dog at Gisborne Boys High, I'm reliably told.
He is a dirty dog, Mr. Harrison, of course. Key figure in the, would you call it a protest? We'll call it a protest of the Springbok Tour.
Oh yes, legendary.
In the early 80s, yes.
led the charge across the golf course over here.
Was there a charge across the golf course?
There was.
Which golf course?
I believe it was the Poverty Bay one, but I'm not sure.
Was there a particular purpose in this charge across the golf course?
To make it into the rugby grounds, my understanding.
I'm going to call it Gisborne Park Golf Club, which borders the rugby park. Because if they're running across Poverty Bay Golf Club, they're going to have to get through the airport to get to Rugby Park.
Makes sense.
So, again, far be it from me to tell people how to storm the gates of things, but I'd suggest the closest gate is the best one to target.
Yes, yeah, I agree. Obviously, geography is not my strong point.
Here's Lack for Haynes. And you often say that a player as good as Haynes doesn't deserve to be on the losing side, but from a home fan's perspective here, we're hoping that he is again. Sporforth making his way away from Watson. Somerton just couldn't quite get the turn out there. It's Watson now. The game starts to be stretched, which is good to see, to be honest. So, likely to be a grandstand finish coming up either way here. An off-mic dialogue earlier on, we lamented that it's usually either a convincing victory to the home side or a disappointing. This could be one of the rare occasions where Thistle pulls one out of the bag at the end.
Interesting decision.
I wasn't watching, Matthew. What happened?
Ran headlong into Mr. Gosling.
Nice moment here when it's father for son. Coming off Parkinson for Parkinson.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it'd be good to know an age, but that's young Tyler coming on. If there's any Taradale viewers in the comments, if anybody in Taradale actually knows how to use a cell phone. There's Noon at the far post. Somerton and there's Risen. They're so desperately needed.
That's a hat trick for Somerton.
I'm glad that someone's been watching, and congratulations to Jimmy Somerton indeed. I would make that possibly his 17th goal of the season in games, which is 5 more than he scored.
Stand by it, stand by it. There's a call from the linesman.
Debut season in Federation League for him 2 seasons ago. It's going to be conversation with the linesman here. The defensive line of Thistle suggesting that referee Parker sees no significant issue with this. Of course, he'll be staying much closer to halfway. It looks like Parker's going to take the opportunity to blow the whistle here, though. And he's called the free kick for the push, so it's been taken away from them. So a call for a push has meant that the scoreboard stays 2-2. Going to have to be a bit of spice in this fixture for the last. Now, interesting there, Campbell Hall received the yellow card in the first half for just overplaying after the whistle had gone, but no such treatment for Percy Fish.
It was a push, Charlie Harvey.
I'm young, but I don't.
Commentary's going to have to get really close to the neck of his father there, just nestle in. Nice and tight, and you'll be able to hear the voice of another father-son combo. We've seen one just exchange each other's positions on the field. Could we see the same thing off the field? Is there a chance of clipping that microphone onto the chest of young Charlie Harvey and looking for a commentary debut?
Come back, Charlie.
So that's C. Harvey bailing on his duties. And a free kick for Taradale on the edge of the area.
What's your prediction here, Ryan?
Well, we've got Lack standing over the ball now. From the first half free kick where Josling absolutely rattled the crossbar, you'd be wondering why he's not taking his chance. But it'd be just
Possibly
like Harry.
carrying a knock.
It could be. It'd be just like Harry Lack to step up and just absolutely put this one top bins. Good pedigree behind him.
No.
Well, short run up, short back lift, but over the crossbar on that occasion. Clark now working back to get the ball. Jones options ahead of him. A bit of organised chaos in the Taradale attacking half there. Bodies going everywhere. Movement, you'd call it, perhaps, Matthew.
Yes. Lots of it.
Reminds me of tapioca being stirred in a bowl full of unset jelly.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't do it for me at all.
Balls going everywhere.
It's a very evocative description.
Well, of
Thanks,
course,
Ryan.
the tapioca as the liquid permeates it, and they grow in size. Looks more like lotto balls, perhaps, being in that whatever it's called.
Oh,
Just taking in a replay here of the alleged misdemeanor.
That's it. Shoulders.
So it's just looking at the replay there for those that are in on the comms. It's the hands of Ryan Noon allegedly going up on the shoulders of a Taradale defender. Very limited contact, but they look to have convinced themselves another one, Taradale. You'll remember the away fixture where Elwood was adjudged to have fouled a player inside the area, which brought that last few minutes penalty for Taradale and got them 3 points at home to Thistle. Ball forth with the delivery into the area. Summerton's free again. He's got the touch, and it's the arms above the head of Graham Healy. Good comments coming in from David Marchand up there in Nottingham. It's just come in from the pub, 5 a.m. in the morning. Managed to ward off all the bears in the forest, you'd think. Said g'day to Robin Hood on his way past. Said g'day to Chris Wood on his way past, hopefully. Some good advice about cool heads required, but it's almost time for helter skelter. That ball's got to get up and into the area. And you'd think Stuart Hill will go long here. It's got Summerton up top looking to take on Lack and Haynes, and it's a long release from Stuart Hill right onto the edge of the area. Great distance on the kick.
oh, Jesus, calm down.
Some feedback from the crowd coming through across the FX microphone there. It's not Charlie Haag, but somebody else has nestled into the bosom of Matthew, which is mildly concerning, but I'm sure they've been police vetted, so there's nothing to worry about. Here's Noon looking to burst forward. Takes on 1 and 2. Little deflection there, and it's come off the shin of Summerton, unfortunately for him. Also spot Chris Tillman-Holdsworth on the sideline there. Key supporter of Gisborne Thistle over the years, and thank you for their support through the Mātai Research Facility. His domain as we're end to end here. And the call he turns on, it has Sporeforth to his right on the left hand side of the pitch. Elwood retains possession there, and Macaulay looks to go long, but he's shanked it into the path of Noon. Salmon now gets Royston over, and here's, you've got to think this is the last opportunity for Thistle here in the 92nd minute. Venema looks to go across the top of the area, but there's nobody there on that occasion. That's full time here at Childers Road Reserve. It's a big red letdown of a draw. A great comeback for Taradale, but your ALH Gisborne Thistle 2, Taradale 2 as we move into next weekend. Another home game. Who knows who the opposition could be, but we'll be here again, we'll be on the microphones again, and we might even be lucky enough to have Matt Harvey in attendance with us. So thank you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Good night, David, go and get some sleep, and cheers to you, Matt.
Thanks, Ryan.